Hello. Did we look bright enough?
I don't know. I'm praying.
Look at all these papers.
Okay, well, it's because the camera's down low, I guess. This is the extras.
Do we look too dim? Are we all right?
I think it's go with it.
You think it's okay? Mm-hmm. You sure? Mm-hmm. Can you scoot over 1 inch?
Which, your way?
Yeah, your way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I do like it better over here. Oh. You gotta put it between us. Yeah.
Oh, remember. Helmet, yeah. But see, that's got to go. That's why I said, you do it like that, so
Where are we going to put taxes?
I don't know.
All right, birthday, we've got...
Small talk right here, okay.
Small talk with birthday.
Okay, oh, yeah. What's this right here? All right, you ready? Remember, at 20 minutes, we'll go up and turn it off and back on, okay? Looking to the right.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. You know, we bring you little snippets of our retirement life right here in the Villages, Florida, America's #1 retirement community.
Woohoo!
The world's #1 retirement community.
Woohoo!
And each week we'll bring you some news and happenings and some personal things. Did I say personal?
I don't know. Don't get too personal.
By the way, today we're going straight through. We're not taking any breaks. No. Any mistakes you see are going to be right here in place.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Because we've got a time crunch.
Yeah.
We have a time crunch. It's been a crazy, hectic weekend, and we're trying to get this all done for you for Monday morning.
Yeah.
On today's show, which area of the Villages is the best to live in, close to shopping and activities?
Yeah. And can you replace your shingle roof for a metal one?
What are those gates for in the Villages? A brand new bubble wrap?
Hi, Jerry and Linda. On this segment of Bubble Wrap, I'm going to show you how long it takes to get from one place to another within the Villages. You're going to be surprised how long it takes by golf car.
And lots more? Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
Thank you for watching our live show the other night with Renee DeVore, and she talked to us about Medicare.
Yeah, that was kind of a failed experiment. It was a good show. If you're interested in Medicare, it was a great show. Renee is a specialist, and she was so kind to come here and appear. But we did it at 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon when some of you were watching football.
Yeah.
Other people were cooking out.
Yeah. Or
having a barbecue.
going to the square, whatever.
Going to the square.
Out and about.
So 4 o'clock was not the best time. I've often wondered, what is the best time? We've been doing it at 7 p.m. and some people say on Wednesday that we go to church, we can't watch, or Dancing with the Stars is on, or whatever. Let us know when you think the best time for a live show would be. A good show for us, we'll probably have 2,000 viewers. So we want to attract as many as we can.
That's right.
So let us know. Now, we started a new feature on Saturday morning. Some people loved it, some people didn't. And it's a show where we're going to feature some products. Now, this past Saturday, we featured a battery power station, and I love it. I love the thing. And we had a lot of people that said that looks like a handy thing. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to show you things from our life that we enjoy, that we're using. Now, I want to tell you, some of these things we get free.
Yeah.
We never did until our channel became more popular, and we have people sending us things all the time.
Yeah.
And some of them we send back, some of them you never see. We don't use because we don't really love them.
Yeah.
But if we do love it and we think it's something that you'll enjoy, we'll bring it to you on the show. Now, there's plenty of things that we'll show you that we do pay for. And, they'll be coming up. In fact, we've got a couple that we just love that we bought off Amazon. We're going to show you. But on Saturday mornings, it's going to be a segment called You Might Need This. So watch for that on Saturday mornings. It won't be every Saturday, but it'll be quite often. And, we took a little criticism because some people said that's a commercial. You can take it as a commercial or you can take it as something that we think might be handy for you.
Yeah.
But I can't apologize when people send us free stuff that, hey, it's great. Yeah. And we want to share it with you. And
it might make your life easier.
That's just the way it is. We don't go asking for these things. They'll come out of the blue. Yeah. For example, we had an e-bike sent to us, and it was a $3,000 e-bike. But we didn't like it.
Nope.
So we did not keep it, and we did not share it with you because we thought it was a little bit dangerous. Yeah. And that's the way we operate. If we don't love it ourselves, we're not going to ever suggest that you buy it. Right. Or we're never going to suggest that you use a contractor or a service person that we don't like or we don't approve of. So if you get a recommendation from us, it's because we truly believe in that product or person.
And we put that on the Amazon storefront. So you're going to find a lot of things that we do like on that page.
Yeah, a lot of the products will be on our Amazon storefront. And if they're on there, we like it. Mm-hmm. I can just tell you that right now. That's right. Speaking of the Amazon storefront, Christmas is coming up. We would really appreciate it if you would buy something for Christmas that you use our storefront. And you simply do that by going to the link that you'll see in the video description. Yeah. Doesn't cost you any more, but we get a little commission. And we use that, for example, today we got a public address microphone set. Woo-hoo. So when we go to the square or we're at a meet and greet, that we can talk with you guys. And that's what we use the money for, to do pickup stuff like that. Or
Jerry just might sing in the microphone.
Yeah, he said it could be a good karaoke machine too. But anyway, thank you. Now, this past week, you want to say?
We did. We had a kind of a busy week, and we paid our taxes. We got those in the mail. We didn't really get it in the mail. We drove up in Sumter County.
See, this is one of those bloopers that is still going to remain in here. We did get it in the mail.
We did?
The paper that we took there.
Yeah. But I didn't mail it. I took it there.
No, but we said we didn't get it in the mail. We did get it in the mail.
All right, we got it in the mail.
But we didn't mail it back.
No, that's true.
We went to the drive-in tax collector.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it's on Powell Road. It's under the Golden Dome. The other one, not the Notre Dame Golden Dome. Yeah. But here's our visit to the Sumter County tax collector. We're here at the Golden Dome, and it's a drive-up tax collector.
That's right.
Just what everybody wants.
I know. Give away money, right? Give away money.
What you got there?
We got our bill, got my check, I'm ready to go. We're going to drive through and pay our taxes. And the sooner you do it in the year, the better off your payment is. It's discounted if you pay earlier.
Now we pay real estate tax, property tax, and we pay a district fee. And we pay a fire assessment. What's it all come together? Our house is in 1,967 square feet. It's a designer home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. What are the total taxes all in, all done?
All in, all done is $4,071.77.
Almost to the drive-up window.
Hi.
Hello. Good, how's business?
Oh, pretty good. Move up a little bit, there's a glare.
Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. until 4:45 p.m. Is there a charge to use your credit card?
Yes, sir. 5%.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye. That's how you do it. So you can see, it's that easy to part with your money here in Sumter County.
We just give it away.
And we're not complaining at all because we have a wonderful place to live, and there are lots of benefits of living in this county, and that's our fair share. So it's a good deal. Just pull up there and give your money away. It's awesome. It's time for our viewer video question. This is Don from Ohio.
Good morning, Jerry and Linda. It's Don coming to you from Lake Mohawk, Ohio. My wife and Barbara and I have been followers of yours for several years, and we love your videos. Here to ask you today if you ever consider becoming sunbirds. Recently read an article that with climate change, the summers in the south are becoming oppressive, and more people are buying homes in the north to get away from the southern summer heat. Now that you guys are big celebrities like Oprah and probably can get a house anywhere in the country, we're wondering if you would consider going north in the summers. There's always room for you back here in the Midwest where your roots are. We love you guys. Hope you guys keep doing what you're doing. See you when we get there.
First of all, Don, if you move to the Villages, do not get rid of that boat. Bring that boat with you and get yourself a storage unit, and then call me to go out on that boat fishing with you.
Yeah,
That looks like a nice boat, very comfortable. There is so much beautiful water here that we don't take near as much advantage of it doing. We'll rent a pontoon boat every now and then, and we've been on those, what do you call them?
cat boats.
Cat boats several times. Love it, I love it. Just can't tell you how much I love it.
But when you do boat, he'll probably want to go in the fall or the spring.
Yeah, I roast out in midday. I don't like to go out in that, but you probably got a nice top on that
In
boat.
the summer.
You take a cooler, you take a fishing
there you
bowl.
go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So your question was to leave here and spend the warm months somewhere cooler. Mm-hmm. We have considered that. But, you know, it's a battle with us money-wise. Do we want to have another place that we have to pay taxes and electricity and insurance and all that sort of thing? Mm-hmm. Or maybe you can go rent one.
That's right. Yeah.
But we spent a week last summer in Minnesota.
Lovely.
Ooh, that was nice. Mike and Mary invited us up there. Their friends Ken and Connie have a beautiful lake home. And where was that? It's in Wisconsin. Danbury, Wisconsin. Danbury. And it's utopia in the summer.
It really is.
Lovely. It's not utopia in February, probably. No. but we did love it. And we would consider doing that, Don. You know, we still like it here.
Yeah.
We got a beautiful air conditioner. In those hot months, we stay inside quite a bit, or we'll jump in our golf cart, put the window down, and get a breeze where we're going, go in the air conditioning. Man, that's it for us. But I don't think we'll ever live somewhere else, but we sure might visit.
Yeah. This question is from Firefly Hill 24. Jerry and Linda, we took a tour of the Villages this past Wednesday and were really impressed. We were in the Brownwood area and it looked nice. Which area is considered the best to purchase a home that is closest to most activities and a grocery store?
There aren't many grocery stores. We have one fairly close to us. It's called the neighborhood Walmart. It's a marketplace. It's a small Walmart, but it's got all the food items as you want, and a few other things, and a drugstore.
Yeah, they do. There's also a Publix too near there, and maybe there's a Winn-Dixie also close. But as far as activities and a grocery store together, I would say either the Spanish Springs or the Lake Sumter or Brownwood. I don't think Sawgrass Grove area has as many grocery stores. They have one big grocery store, a Publix down in south of 44.
Yeah, they'll probably come eventually.
Yeah, they're coming.
You know, there's a place called Lake Deaton Plaza, and they have drugstore. They have all the shopping.
Right.
You know, and that's near the Rohan Rec Center. Every neighborhood will be close to a rec center. Right. You'll have a neighborhood pool and postal station. Then you'll have another rec center close and a family pool fairly close. So you're going to have that. There's multimodal trails all over the Villages, so you're going to have that. But there's no best area to live in. If you lived right smack dab in Sumter Landing, boy, you'd have access to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And the same is true down at Sawgrass Grove. If you lived really close to there, you got restaurants, you've got a little bit of shopping at Sawgrass Grove, you've got great entertainment every day, just about.
Yeah, Eastport is coming, so you're going to have a lot more shopping coming down in south of 44. That's south of the
Now, how
state
close
road.
is Eastport to places like Sawgrass Grove? You're going to find out a little bit later in our bubble wrap today. Like I said, we're coming to you live. You're going to get a few still moments, and you're going to get others where we make a mistake or two. But anyway, we're going to plunge right on through. Plunge.
That's a different word. Trudge.
Here's our question. We've noticed several of our neighbors in Moultrie Creek getting their driveway painted or done with pavers. I think your driveway is painted. A couple of questions. Is the painted driveway slippery when wet? We'll stop there and take that question. It's not really slippery when wet. It makes a sound. Remember that sound when you get that
Yeah,
tire and you
yeah.
turn it on that driveway? It makes
Right.
a squeaky sound.
Right.
But the driveway is not slippery when wet. The
Garage.
epoxy garage floor, that is slippery when wet. I have busted my tail in there before, one time, and I've slipped a couple other times, but you have to be careful to wipe up any water you get on that. It's great for if you drop oil or paint or anything on it. It's great to wipe it up. It's not going to damage your floor, but boy, if you put water on there and you don't see it because it's hard to see clear water, whoosh, your foot goes out from under you.
Right.
So you might have them put a little grit or speckles or something. Ours has that, but it could just do it a little more.
Are you still talking about the garage?
I'm talking about the epoxy.
Okay,
Epoxy.
but they're talking mostly
Inside, yeah, they are,
about
but I mean, it's all like one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The driveway is not too slippery. We've never slipped on the driveway, have we?
No, we have not. I have seen a couple driveways that are very shiny, but I haven't walked on them, and I haven't experienced it in the rain or anything like that. But after a while, the shine will wear down. Ours is worn down on our driveway, the shine.
Not much, though.
No, and in fact, we asked to see if we can get it repainted, and they said it wouldn't do yet.
Sealed.
Sealed, yeah, sealed.
Yeah, so it wasn't quite ready yet.
So far, the driveways are not.
I'd say the newer the sealer, the slipperier it would be, though. But our sealer is still the original sealer.
Yeah.
From when we bought the home 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've had the person that installed that driveway twice come over and he goes, it's not quite time yet.
Not yet.
Which speaks a lot to his honesty. And I'm going to tell you right now, his name is Edison Concreations. He not only designed and painted our driveway, he sealed it. A great businessman, Edison Concreations. He's one of our service people that we recommend.
And we do not know how much it cost to have that painted. We didn't have it painted, so we do not know the cost.
I do.
Oh.
I mean, depending on, I've heard of people that spend $5,000
Wow. Okay.
to do it, and I've heard of other people that were less than $2,000. So it depends upon the complexity of the design and the amount of colors you use and what preparation needs to be done. So it can be pricey. It said if we had to do it today, would we choose pavers or painting? I like the painting. The pavers, they need to be sealed as well. And I have, they usually put the pavers over the concrete.
Okay.
They'll put thin pavers over concrete, and they look great. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I need to see that one more time, just 'cause I think there's one more question in there. What kind of maintenance does each one need? Yeah, they need to be sealed. And then general ideas on the cost to install and keep maintaining. Well, I think you got it. But anyway, we think that's one of the charming things about the villages, the really cool driveways.
Yeah. Everybody's neighborhood's unique. I mean, everybody does their driveways differently, different designs. It's fun to go around and see on a drive.
Okay.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, we're going to do it, but you have your name on it, but you have mine here.
And that's number 4.
Okay, go right ahead. My mistake.
This is from
I'm
Rich.
not going to edit it out.
This is from Rich. My wife and I love Mailbag Mondays. We have a question. I have a Simply Safe alarm system and blink cameras. Do you think we need to bring these to our new home in the villages? I know that crime is not really concerned there, but just wanted your opinion. Well, we had an alarm system back in Indiana, and we stopped it. We didn't bring it with us because we had 4 different cameras all around the home, and it was electronically, right? Wasn't it tapped into our electricity?
Yeah, we had electricity up there in Indiana.
Anyway, we didn't bring it, so when we got here, because we thought the same, okay,
We didn't know if there'd be electricity down here.
Be quiet. But we did not go with anything for a while, and then we did get a, what is that on our front door?
So
Nest. It's called Nest, right, Jerry? Yes, and it does have a bit of a camera. We have one camera in the front. We
It
like
has, it
it.
has a bit of a camera.
Yeah, we really love it. We use it to see who's
I don't
coming
like
to-
Nest. I would never buy Nest again if I had to do it.
I like the idea that
It's
we have
this.
it.
It's
Yeah.
a superior camera. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah.
Super good, but you have to buy a subscription if you want to get live videos.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we
that's-
had that all this time, and I guess I kind of thought, you know what, I don't like to pay that, and so we haven't paid it. But we do have a new security system. It's our camera system. It's not a security system, but it is a camera system around the house, so we can see a view from all angles around the house, and it's fun. And you'll see when your grass cutters are here, and you'll see when the guy's putting the fertilizer down, and if he misses a place, or even if they just act like they did it, and they don't really do it, you can see that. And
Well, we've also seen raccoons.
Raccoons.
That's coming to my bird feeder. We found out why it was emptying every morning, and so we figured out what's going on. So we caught the raccoon, or we didn't catch it, but we caught him in the act of eating all of our bird seed. But it's nice to have. We don't worry too much about the safety and the crime in our area, but it's just a peace of mind.
the area is fantastic. You'll never find a better place in the entire country. We're not truly gated, as we'll talk about gates here in a little bit. Anybody can come in, but they usually don't. Most of these neighborhoods only have one or two ways in, and that's it. So if you come in, if a robber comes in, he's got to retrace his steps. And now we've got the camera system.
Yeah.
I feel like the Villages is a very safe place. Plus, we have an unbelievable amount of ex-law enforcement officers here. Every one of them has a gun. We have a tremendous amount. What's the statistic on the veterans?
It's 1 in every 7, I believe.
Okay, quite a few veterans. They all have guns. So criminals, they need to keep that in mind. People have cameras on their homes. A lot of them have guns.
And, you don't want to say it too much. We might have people trying to.
Well, there are a lot of dogs in the Villages, and there's not that much entrance and exit, so we feel pretty darn safe here.
Okay. It's time for bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. I'm at Sawgrass Grove, and I'm going to get in my golf car to show you how long it takes to get from one place to the other in the Villages. You're going to be surprised how long it takes. The Villages is very big. Let's go for a ride. Villagers love their golf cars. That's right, you heard me say golf cars because that's what most people call them. Besides using them to get around on the golf courses, you can travel almost anywhere in the Villages by golf car, over more than 100 miles of special paths, and sometimes sharing the street. Here are some examples of how long it takes to get from near my home in Citrus Grove in the south part of the Villages to select destinations. Using the $9 Villages GPS app on my phone, navigating to Lake Sumter Landing takes 48 minutes. Traveling by golf car to Saluki Rec Center near the new area of Eastport takes 18 minutes. Booster's Bar and Grill, one of my favorites, is 23 minutes away. Let's go a little further. Tierra del Sol Championship Golf Course is a 57-minute ride at the max speed allowed of 20 miles per hour. Havana Country Club, get their cod and shrimp, by the way, it's 35 minutes ride by golf car from my house. A car ride would take about 15 minutes. Here's a fun fact. There are about 1.5 golf cars per house in the Villages, totaling more than 60,000 of them, both electric and gas. Now let's give some examples using the free Villages app. Blondie's Bar at Spanish Springs is an hour and 10 minutes away by golf car ride. The Sharon Theater, so pretty inside, is the same distance. Another Broken Egg in Brownwood is a 32-minute haul. To find your way around, there's the Villages GPS app. That's a paid app, and you can also use the Villages app as well. One's paid, one's free. You can try both out and see which one works for you. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Peter did a nice job there. You're kind of getting in my lane a little bit, Peter. But those distances are nice to know. And one thing about that app that he told you about, if you're doing golf cart distances using that app, you can shave quite a bit of time off of what they tell you. If they tell you it's going to be 45 minutes, it's probably going to be closer to 30 or 35 minutes. So they're talking about going slower and stopping at all the stop signs and things
You're
like that.
supposed to do that.
But you're going to get there quicker than it says on that program. But well done, Peter. Thank you very much. It's time for entertainment.
Oh, yeah. Talk about your...
Let me scratch my nose. Okay.
Well, coming up at the Savannah Center on Monday, which is tonight, is Absolute Def Leppard. And then on Tuesday, which I think we're going to, is Ticket to the Moon, the ELO experience.
Our camera just ran out of memory. So we had to reset it. And when we start recording, we always have to touch a focus point. So I always tell Linda to hit my face, and I see her double up her fist,
So, entertainment. Monday, which is tonight, is the Absolute Def Leppard, and this is at the Savannah Center. But I'm looking forward to Tuesday because we're going to see Ticket to the Moon, the ELO experience.
We are going. We're going to be in the house. ELO with Jeff Lynne is a fantastic group. Now, this is a cover group, but they are so good. You shut your eyes, you'll never know. Oh. Midnight on the water.
That's good stuff.
It's really good.
Good stuff. And on Wednesday this week is Completely Unchained, the tribute to Van Halen. And then on November 30th through December 3rd is Alex Santarella's Carols by Candlelight. That'll be great. Then if you're going to go on up to the Sharon, the Spirit of the Season, December 1st and December 3rd. And then Shenandoah, December 2nd.
We'll be there for that as well.
We'll be there. So, and then the Studio Theater is playing When We Were Young and Unafraid, and that's now through December 14th. So get your tickets.
Plenty of stuff. If you watched last week's Mailbag Monday, you saw Whitney Morse.
Yeah.
What a talent she is. She brought you all of the events from the Sharon of month of December.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great stuff. So take a look at that if you didn't see it.
Yes.
Time for Pet of the Week.
Hey Jerry and Linda, this is Willow. She is an Australian cattle dog. She is a red heeler and she is about 5 years old. She'll be 5 this spring. We got her from a shelter here in Wisconsin. She is a COVID puppy, so she has not had all the chances to socialize that maybe other pups do. She loves to play in the yard. She thinks that the leaves are playing with her. She loves to chase her ball. She loves her family. Like I said, she's not always that friendly with strangers, though. We are looking forward to Florida, and we think that Willow will really enjoy a change in scenery, too.
Willow, come here. Sit down. I didn't say lay down.
Sit. Good.
Hey, high five. All right. Good job.
Thank you so much. Willa is a sharp dog.
Aw.
Yeah, I've always wanted a dog that would retrieve, and we've never really had one.
You have a wife that does it, so why do you need a dog that does it, right?
But Gizmo, I mean, if you throw anything to Gizmo, it's just going to hit him in the face.
It's just gonna,
That was it.
That was about it.
I always wanted a retriever. All right, more questions? We're going to talk about roofing. John Schubel says, hey, Jerry and Linda, I love your show. Wondering if you could have metal roofs in the villages and if that would cut back on the 10 to 15 year replacement. Thanks in advance. Boy, John, that is really something to consider. I did call the villages and ask, and I was told that they are allowed. Of course, you have to get ARC permission for everything from the type of shingle to the color of the shingle. And from what I gathered, and don't take anything we tell you always, as official information, but it's got to look like real shingles. You can't have the strips of
The corrugated looking thing.
metal like you see at the pools. They're on the shelter houses. They're on almost all of the recreation buildings. So we think you can get metal roofs, but it's got to be a certain kind, and you got to have it okayed by the ARC.
That's right.
And that insurance business is scary. You're talking about roofing, which could cost up to $20,000 or $30,000 every 12 to 15 years.
Yeah.
Not something nice.
Right. All right, this is about our Academy kids. And I go, what's Academy kids? And Jerry says, our kids. You know what I'd like to learn? How did all three of your sons choose the academies they did and the military for career, even if they don't stay in for life? I know it's not unusual, but sure is amazing they did it and succeeded.
I'll take that one.
I'd love you to.
When I was a teacher, I took the boys, two of our boys, the other one was less than 1 year old at the time, to Washington, D.C. And I took them on a side trip to the Naval Academy. And I think at the time, our 13-year-old was really impressed. And he saw these cadets, and we've actually gone to several of the places, but the midshipmen at the Naval Academy and the cadets at Army, and they're so impressive. And I think that our son was really impressed, and he set his sights on that after that. And then when he got in, we would visit frequently, and our middle son would see these straight, strong kids, and he decided he wanted to go in. And he was lucky enough to get a nomination from our senator, congressman, and he got an appointment to the Naval Academy. And then the youngest kid, he's 11 and a half years younger than the middle kid.
Yeah.
But he's wearing his little Navy cap around, and he's strutting, and he's having a great time at the Naval Academy watching his older brothers, and the seed was planted, and he ended up choosing the Air Force Academy, had a great career there. All three of them, you have to be very fortunate to get to go to an academy, because you have to keep your nose clean. You can't get in any trouble. You have to have leadership. They want you to be a president of your class or vice president of the class. They want you to be in National Honor Society. They want you to do community service.
I was going to add to that too, Jerry, that you did that. You took them at the most opportune time. It was when they were 13 years old, middle school. So they didn't really have all their ducks in a row. So now they knew what kind of ducks to put in the row, because they knew they had to go into music. They had to go into community service. They had to do all kinds of things to show the academy that this is the kind of student that they want.
They don't, they only want people that are well-rounded, and
so you have to do
that gave
so
our
many
kids
things.
time to get their act together, and they look for great attendance, they look for the recommendations, they look for work history, academics. It takes a complete package, but such a wonderful thing for kids to do. We highly recommend it.
Yeah, and our oldest one now is in early 40s, and he's about ready to retire from it.
Right, we're going in January for our oldest son is going to retire from the Marine Corps, and we're going to go to that here in a couple of weeks.
I know.
Oh yeah, in about 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's amazing how time flies.
Stephen writes, what's the purpose of all those gates you drive through when all you do is push a button to raise the gate? Stephen, that is a question that is being asked more and more and more.
I know.
Because, for example, Hillsborough Trail. One end of it, there's a gatehouse with a guard. The other end of it, there's just gate arms and red buttons. You pull up and you can hold your key card and it will raise the gate, or you can press the button and raise the gate. So totally no attendant there. Why do you need one at the other one? Well, I think that entrance at Buena Vista and Hillsborough is quite busy.
Yeah.
And so by having a gate attendant, you can have 2 lanes there, and he can usher people through and kind of eliminate the clog that might back up onto Buena Vista and cause accidents. That's the only thing I can think. They don't serve any other purpose that I can think of. And there's talk about doing away with some of them. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but it's a traffic thing. It's to eliminate traffic in the roundabouts. That's what I think.
I like them.
Yeah, it's nice. Say hello and get through.
I do. I like them.
Before I do the word jumble, I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes.
Yeah.
I had a birthday yesterday, and wow, how humbling is that to have so many people take time out of their day to tell you happy birthday,
And you woke up to a surprise. We had someone put a birthday sign in our yard.
Yeah,
and
put
we
happy
don't know that
birthday out
yet.
there in the
We
yard.
have a suspicion who it might be. But we really thank you. That was a lot of fun to wake up to.
It was, and we had a beautiful lunch at Ski Beach. We're going to talk about that on Out and About here in a minute.
Yeah.
And look back there. See that Tampa Bay helmet right there?
Woohoo!
Signed by Baker Mayfield. That was a gift from a viewer. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's amazing. And I got the most delicious honey roasted nuts from Natalie and Todd in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And
You got a gift certificates for some
I
people.
got a gift
You got all
certificate for
kinds.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, you did.
I've gotten, you know.
Oh, you got a lottery ticket?
It's been overwhelming, and thank you all so
Amazon?
much.
Yeah.
It really,
You spoil us.
it made me feel very special.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
It's time for the word jumble. Now, if you remember last time, the clue was their light show draws a crowd. That was Blind Ambition.
Mm-hmm.
They had a light show last week at Sumter Landing. Holy cow.
We didn't make it, but boy, I saw
I heard they had
videos.
thousands and thousands of people there. Fantastic.
Yeah.
The clue this week, you will go here after days in the sun. Now remember, if you know the answer, don't give it away, and just let us know that you know. That's kind of fun. It's time for Out and About. We went yesterday to Ski Beach. Now that's about 15 to 20 minutes from our home. It's in Leesburg. It's right on Lake Harris, and what a beautiful sight Lake Harris was yesterday. It was a blue sky, beautiful water, 70 degrees. There was an airplane came in and parked right there at the dock while we were eating lunch. You know, you just don't see that every day. And it was just gorgeous.
Do they call that airplane?
It's a seaplane.
Seaplane.
Yeah, it's a seaplane. But they, you know.
Yeah, it came in there. That was awesome. And it was a nice restaurant. Boy, I had this wonderful dish. Are you going to show pictures? Mm-hmm. Can I go ahead?
Yeah, there they are. See them up there?
Okay, great. I had wonderful mac and cheese, and it had some ham in it and spicy, a little bit spicy, but boy, was it good and very filling. I only ate half of it, but it was delicious. What did you have?
Well, since it was, my birthday,
Yeah.
I had ribeye steak, and that was also delicious. The coleslaw was just perfect.
It was so mounted.
They gave me a man-sized portion
Yeah,
of
they
coleslaw.
did.
It was mayonnaise-based, which I love, and also mashed potatoes.
Okay.
And then after dinner, had a surprise. Linda had worked it out to bring a dozen cupcakes.
Yeah, we got that I got it in Brownwood, the cupcake place there. I can't think of the name. Anyway, it was wonderful. We got a dozen cupcakes, and I got the special where you can get all different kinds. So 12 different kind of cupcakes. So it was a fun afternoon.
I could show you a picture of all 12 of them, but they went fast. They're so good, let me tell you. Oh my gosh.
They were delicious.
But the atmosphere at Ski Beach, perfect.
Yeah.
The setting is just unbelievable. The food was good.
Oh, and they had live music, and this young lady was singing, and you know what? I'm going to have to look up her name. She was actually played last night at Sawgrass. So I'll have to try to find her name for you all because she was fantastic.
That's right.
So if you got to Sawgrass last night, you had a great show.
Well, I think it's time for shout-outs.
Well, let's do it.
And now it's time for Jerry and Linda's shoutouts.
Hey, there are so many of you. I couldn't even begin to thank all of you. I mean, I think there were 900 comments on my happy birthday, and I'm going to try to go through those. Boy, there's just not enough hours in the day sometime.
Yeah.
But every one of you are special, and you deserve it. And I feel bad if I don't get around to all of them, but thank you so much. You're all friends of our channel. If you take time to watch our shows and to see our posts on Facebook and YouTube, it's just amazing. And you're all friends of our channel. Please send me your pictures in landscape format.
That's this
Send
way.
those to villagesnewcomers@gmail.com, and we'll stick you on the show. We love to do that. I love to see you, especially if you're wearing those awesome Jerry and Linda t-shirts.
Yeah.
They're just wonderful. So thanks to every one of you. I guess that's going to do it this week.
If you liked our video today, please press that like.
I guess that's going to do it this week for this edition of
Mailbag Monday.
See what I forgot there?
Yeah. Can I go?
Go.
So if you like our video today, please press that like and subscribe button. Please do that. And make sure you're subscribed. And share it with everyone you know. Until next time.
See you when you get here.